Something even less spontaneous or generic. I'm James Gray.
And I'm not.
This is Gracie, my co-host for the next as many episodes as she's willing to stay for. And this is Omin Mesa Saga, the telling.
Episode 8, Warnings.
This is back to the original story. Golu, we're getting back into Golu. Well, we're going to start with the Keowan Erdi. And I've never really drawn any other Keowans before. Erdi's been like the only Keowan. I would like to imagine that all Keowans look like Erdi, but I really don't know.
So he's representative.
Yeah, he's sort of representative of what you might think. Not shown yet, because he's wearing a cloak. But later, you'll see he's got a lot of bushy hair that covers his eyes, a big nose, and a giant mustache. And, story. Erdi, right. Erdi, this Keowan. He's done with his studies at the Keowan Academy, and he asks the, I don't know.
What was he studying?
Politics.
Oh, okay.
You got to pick a major, and fighting styles, martial arts and politics, physical education and politics. And he asks his academy for funding and a ship to go to South Mesa and learn about what's going on there, because there's a lot going on South Mesa right now. Sir George is there. The South Masons are there. Obviously, they live there. That's where they're from. The Wildebeest is there. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's some other groups there who I'm not aware of right now. I would be if I looked into it.
But Erdi meets Golu and
Stagger. No,
over subspace communication.
Yeah, like a hologram.
Okay.
He asks around this space station that he's at, which is midway between his planet and Mesa, and he says, who does anybody know who on Mesa I should contact for learning this? And Golu's an up-and-coming star. He's like the good guy's good guy kind of thing, and he's got his own dojo. He's done with his own training. People know about him, and they suggest he talks to Golu, so he does. And Golu's all for it. He's like, oh yeah, come on down. We got this. We'll show you what's going on here. We're in the middle of it.
Okay.
What's going on?
Stowaways.
Yeah, some stowaways, some unknown shadowy figures that just kind of creep around, jump onto Erdi's ship as he's loading up before he continues his journey to Mesa.
So they get he gets where he's going. He's
done traveling. He's at Mesa now. Time lapse. And moments after landing and greeting Golu, the group gets attacked by a Mason, or what looks like he looks like a Mason. This guy's big, green skin. He looks like a Mason. So they call him a Mason.
This is not a Mason.
Not a Mason. They have an H in their name. Mason. All Masons are trying to kill each other. I say that just about every episode now.
So you should know it.
You should know it by now. Don't leave that in the comments below. What's a Mason? Oh, come on, guys.
So is he winning this fight?
Yeah. But this one's proving to be more than they can handle. Masons have that defensive capability, the exponential building of defense.
But then, right before,
yes,
he's about to land a devastating blow to Stagger.
And then the credits roll.
And a mysterious stranger.
Oh, more, of course. Somebody who they don't know. He wears a trench coat or something. I don't know. I think it has a hood on it. A hooded trench coat, maybe? It's not a cloak. But they don't know who he is. He just kind of steps in. And he blocks the attack.
And overpowers the Mason and finishes him off with a powerful blast of energy.
Just this huge blast, just out of nowhere. And everyone's really impressed. Well, not everyone's impressed. Golu's really impressed.
And then introduces himself as
Star, one of the legendary Pakotos brothers, who I haven't mentioned really in the story until right now.
But he wants to talk to Golu.
Yes. He's like, hey, how's it going? I'm Star. I did that thing back there. You saw it. It was cool, right? I'm pretty cool, right? Right?
So I come with you. I'm coming with you.
So I'm coming with you. I have something to tell you. It's urgent. It has to be, right? I don't have time. There's stuff. Man, I got so much to do. But I got to tell you this now. And Golu's like, yeah, all right.
So they head off to the bunker. Golu's bunker.
I call it a bunker. I wanted to call it a dojo. I keep calling it a dojo when I don't realize that I called it a bunker. But it is just a bunker.
It's underground.
It's underground. There's an above ground entrance, but everything that it is underground. But it is also his dojo. It's just a bunker. Go on.
Okay, Erdy though, he has this ability to examine evidence
Actually,
at a subatomic.
I think I explained what Kaolins do in a previous episode. I don't know, but yeah.
Anyway, he's looking at the battlefield where
Leave a comment below.
the machine was blasted, and
Something doesn't scientific method here.
a star tells Gola that there's they need to prepare for more Mason attacks as long as Stagger is part of his team.
In the bunker now.
But Erdy interrupts Star.
Excuse me.
Who are you really?
Much like you can tell somebody's lying, but you don't know what the truth is. That's what he did. He's like, nah.
The ground's fine.
This, I don't know. This didn't look like that.
But there's other energy still lingering around.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is that that other guy? That Mason in quotes? I think he's still alive. Who are you? Sir, who calls himself Star. Alright, you got me. I'm not Star.
So he's fake Star.
Yeah, they just end up calling him Fake Star because he still claims to be named Star, but he's not the Star.
He's just using the name to get credibility. He wants the Star cred.
Yeah, and the combat was fake. I mean, he was athletic, but the energy was fake. It was just a light show. He's just doing this big light show, and then he's like, "Look, the other guy, his name is Stinky. He's my friend. I want you to meet him. He's not a Mason. I just want to point that out. He's not a Mason. He's a Pwal. His name."
And he's gonna stink up the place.
Right. He looks like a Mason, but he looks like a bug Mason. Like if a Mason looked like a bug, this is what it would look like. He's got one big giant eyeball.
And you want to bring him in the bunker?
No, we'll meet him. It's not here. Don't bring him in here. I can't get that out of the walls. They're like, sure. He insists though. He's like, look, I'm sorry I deceived you, but there are Masons coming here. You do have a Mason, all right? And I want you to prepare because you're going to need to prepare. You're the new defender, the up and coming defender. You're the rising star. I'm the fake star. And I think that this is your job, so I'm here to warn you about this.
And yeah, Golu agrees.
I believe you. I'm a trusting guy. I mean, it took you a while, but it took you like 5 minutes of lying to us. But now you're telling us the truth, and you seem sincere and like you want to help us. So I'll believe you, and we'll prepare for this. And you can stay with us, because. Yeah, you can stay with us and help. Not you specifically, Fake Star, because you're worthless. But Stinky here seems like a good opponent to train against. That he is athletic. His light shows, he doesn't have energy and stuff like that. He puts on light shows. Just fake energy that just looks like it does stuff. But he is athletic and he is a martial artist. So he does know how to fight. At this point, that's all they know. And that is that he's not actually Star. And it kind of like fades off right there. That's kind of like the end of the episode. Is they're training together.
Scene.
Dun, dun.
Oh, Rocky! Rocky!
So
running up the steps.
Runs up the steps. He gets up to the top. Dun, dun. He's like, yeah, I did it. I can totally do this. Credits. So leave a comment, a question, a concern. An inquiry.
Subscribe.
I don't tell people
Share.
to subscribe, but now it's out there. Leave, feedback. Like this, or hit the troll button. I don't know. If you hit the troll button, I'm going to make the statistics invisible. because it's not helpful. But comments are, even if it's "I hate you," we'll address that comment, and maybe a little bit more description of why you hate me would be helpful. But anything. And we'll see you on the next episode.